Welcome back to the My Room is Cold as Shit Today podcast. I'm sorry, it's the Not a Problem podcast. We're back after a long hiatus. Darrell,
Very
myself,
long.
had to go do weird shit for 3 weeks, and now I'm back, so here we are once again. Fuck, it's been a while. Pretty cool to be back. Feeling good. Feel refreshed. It's really awkward to come home from doing cool army shit and then just going back to doing nothing all day and sitting in a school, all that good shit. So, Mondo, how you
Cool
doing?
army shit as sitting in a fucking room all day waiting to be told what to do next.
Well, yeah, that's about as cool as it gets. So, writing a lot of papers, that's always the best.
You had to write papers there.
Yeah, I had to write a lot of papers.
What the fuck?
It was fucking stupid, but it's a qualification. So, I also learned that I could put on my resume that I watch, quote unquote, over a $2.5 million piece of equipment. So even though I don't really do that, I can still do that. So, I mean, I
There you
can
go.
do that. I definitely do that.
Is that how much
100%.
is that how much they're worth?
Yeah, that is. I looked it up on the Googles, and Google never lies.
Yeah.
So, Mondo, what have you been up to, man?
Dude, waiting for you to get back, man. Literally.
Like a lost
I
puppy.
get on. Yeah, dude. I get on, check my Discord friends. Nah, I'm not playing today.
So you
Then
just,
I was like, damn, it feels like Daryl's been gone for a year. Maybe he died at BLC. And I was like, should probably text him to see if he's all right.
yeah, you texted me, and I was like, yeah, I'll be back next Thursday. And you were like, wait, you're going to be home tomorrow? It's like, no, man. I'm going to be home next
I don't think
Thursday.
you answered me back. I think you just left it at that. I was like, oh, Daryl comes back tomorrow. And then I didn't hear nothing from you. I was like, what the fuck?
I definitely texted you back, and I was like, what the fuck, Mondo?
I
Said next
probably
Thursday. But
freaking
yeah,
out.
nothing crazy's been going on. So the new thing now is that we're going to start doing our episodes every Tuesday. Since when we have drill, Mondo has to go to Pittsburgh, which is like 12 fucking thousand hours away from where he lives now. So
Yeah.
we're doing it on every Tuesday to negate not having one once a month on Sunday.
hmm
Now, in saying that, we're going to try to keep to it. I don't have to go to camp this year, but Mondo does. So in the next couple weeks here, we're going to have hopefully an episode coming out every Tuesday. But while Mondo's gone, I'm either going to go at it alone, and it's going to be the most awkward fucking thing you people have ever listened to. Or for 3 weeks, I'm going to have someone come on, maybe a different person each week, and then pick their brain a little bit on different shit. Whether it be
Yeah.
memes, deep fried memes, or games.
I see memes.
I don't fucking know. So we're
Oh, yeah.
gonna figure that out.
Cringy memes.
Maybe
We'll find guests. We'll find guests.
maybe when I go on vacation, me and Mondo, I could go to his house
Oh,
and
shit.
we could do a little spicy podcast sesh there. We just need to figure out what I need to bring. But
Is that the week after next week?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude.
hell yeah, dude! Can't fucking wait.
Dude, that'd be dope.
Yeah. So I forget what the fuck I was gonna say. I mean, this episode we're just gonna kind of bullshit since we haven't really talked to each other in 3 weeks. I mean, been playing some games the past couple days. So what games have we been playing, Mondo? What's the one
Mordhau.
game that we've been playing? Mordhau.
Mordhau.
It is phenomenal. Everything about it. What do you do?
Slice and dice.
Sliced up.
Sliced up, bro.
So basically, it's like a medieval PvPer, player versus player, and it's kind of like Battlefield in a sense where you have the objectives and you have to take them, but it's not with guns. It's with swords and spears and shit, and it's badass, dude. It is
Pretty
so
fun.
fun. Oh, you can
Honestly, if any of you out there have ever played Chivalry, it's like the better version of Chivalry. It's not as blocky. It's more smooth, and you actually feel like you're killing people. It's not like you're just like running around and you're beating people with swords and nothing. It's like very graphic too, so it's cool.
Yeah, you can cut
Guess
people's
there's an
heads off and
Easter
shit.
movie.
It's cool.
Yeah, I know. You swing your sword right, you're beheading people.
I
We
saw.
actually figured out
Go ahead.
last night. We figured out that if you lean super far back, we think that you might be able to actually like execute people. So
Oh
like,
my god.
if you like hit X3 and like spread your arms out, you can lean all the way back and then your head's just hanging out. And what we want to try and do is take a battle axe and just fucking come down and see if we can actually cut off people's heads, like execution style.
The best thing I've seen in playing that so far and I've only played it for a couple hours, was some dude yesterday got his leg cut off, okay? And he was just hopping around on one leg. He was just slicing, and he was like, ah, he's screaming and shit. And he was just hopping around on one leg. He ended up just falling over, but it was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Pretty freaking great.
Nothing else. I bought a game called Islanders for like $5, and it's just a little puzzle strategy game to where you have to earn so many points. You have to build like a society, I guess. It just gives you buildings, and it's like you have to fit each piece to the puzzle on this little island, and you get so many points. And when you get so many points, you can keep going, or you can just go to the next island. So when you run out, like if you don't meet the next goal, you basically have to move on to the next island. But if you keep meeting the goals, you can just keep building on the island until you run out of space.
Oh, dang.
It's pretty fun. Little single-player game. I bought it for when I was gone so I could play games, but I have a tablet, a Chromebook, so Steam doesn't run on that, so I couldn't fucking play it.
Yeah.
I also got Total War. I think it's called Total War, Warhammer 2, or some shit.
That looks so sweet.
Yeah.
I wish I had money right now. I'd buy that.
I highly suggest it. It is very fun. I've only played a little bit of it, and me and Brian are doing a co-op campaign, but he wasn't on yesterday, so it's basically kind of like Stellaris, I guess, but not in space.
Not in space.
Yeah, and you can like command troops and do all kinds of weird shit with spells and all that.
Yeah, that shit's pretty dope. I played Rome Total War back when that was a thing.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That one was really fun.
Opening my eyes a little bit to that kind of genre of gaming. I also picked up. God, I sound like I'm Mr. Moneybags over here. I'm broke as shit, but I also picked up a new 144 hertz monitor, which is super spicy.
Fuck?
Hell yeah, dude! What the fuck?
That's crazy.
It's
How much did that run you?
Guess.
350.
Wrong.
250.
$600. No, I'm kidding. It's less than $600.
Oh my God, dude, my heart just like skipped a beat there. I was like Darrell.
It was like $250.
You need
to
think about these things, man.
He need to not spend $600. It was like, yeah, it's like 10 inches, 10-inch screen, whatever. $600.
Dude, you know what's crazy?
What's up?
Total War Warhammer 1 released in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Total War Warhammer 2 released in 2017, and they're both the same price. Isn't that crazy? They're both $59.99.
Oh yeah, dude, they were on sale. The one was on sale. I think the first one was on sale for like $15, and then I bought and the second one was on sale for $40. So I picked up the second one, but apparently if you have the first and the second, they like merge into each other, and you can like do shit with that. I don't know. Brian, he's not a very good texter, so I was trying to decipher his cryptic code, but I saw something along the lines of that they merge into each other, which is pretty cool. But I'm not, I don't even know how to play the fucking game. So there's no point in buying both of them. I'll just buy the newest one and give it a go, What?
Holy shit, my shit just froze so hard.
Yeah, I can see that. So I was like, why are you staring at the screen so fucking hard, man? Jesus Christ.
I was like, wait, could you see me moving?
No, you were just staring at the screen like you were really mad. And I was about to ask you, but
yeah. So if anybody is here's on, we're just gonna rip the audio from the YouTube because we'll just take it off the YouTube channel.
Yeah, we're just gonna
good old 20-second hole there. That's just me madly clicking on things, trying to get things done.
With your really intent fucking face. Anyway, so are you like you're good? You can hear me and everything?
Yeah, no, we're good now.
So let me tell you a very short story about my first day back. Okay, so I came home, got home like Thursday night. Then Friday I was like, I'm gonna go get some cool shit, upgrade, my monitor, all that, blah blah blah. So I go to the closest Best Buy, which is 40 minutes away in Ohio. And
is that Youngstown?
No, actually it's not. It's by Youngstown. So I go there. Cool. Fucking got this new monitor ready to go. Come home. Another 40 minutes later. It's like 2 hours. And I get everything unpacked. I'm plugging it in, blah, blah, blah. I got an extra HDMI cord ready to fucking go. And I go to switch the display settings.
Yeah.
and it only goes to 60 hertz. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is a ripoff. This is a $250 piece of shit. So I start reading through the little book with 70 languages in it. Finally found English, and it says there's like DisplayPort cables, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And it says with a DisplayPort cable, you can have 144 hertz. And I was like, why the fuck didn't anyone tell me that? Because it came with an old like VGA or whatever cable with all the prongs in it and stuff. Well, my PC doesn't have that. It only has DisplayPort and HDMI. So I was like, fuck, I'm going to have to go back. So I went back to Ohio. And I went in there. I was like, hey, I'm back, just making an ass out of myself. Buy it. $20. Okay, deal. Going home, playing more games, 144 hertz. Amazing. Good stuff. Go to start my truck. It doesn't fucking start. So
Jesus
I fucking pull out my battery pack because I got a little battery pack. Get it going, Baby needs a little juice once in a while. Doesn't start. Doesn't want to turn over. So there's these nice ladies coming out of the Best Buy. I'm like, hey, would you mind giving me a jump? The truck won't start. I don't know if my battery pack's almost dead or what. And they fucking give me a jump start. Well, guess what? It didn't start. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, fuck, man. So I call my dad, tell him. And he's like, yeah, well, we have AAA. So I fucking called AAA. Dude came with a flatbed. He tried to mess with the starter on it, and that didn't work. So I rode in a flatbed truck with this random dude. He was a cool dude. We talked the whole way home to make it not awkward. Rode 40 minutes to an hour home because, big truck. Come to this little tunnel. He can't fit through the tunnel, so we have to back up, go around about 3 miles. And he drops my truck off at the shop. Well, it gets fixed the next day. Okay. And that's all fine and dandy, but that was my first day home in 3 weeks. That was my first day off in 3 weeks. I rode around.
Sucked.
Yeah, it was shitty, but I ended up coming home, having a good night. And so yesterday, I get up. I'm running a little late for Monday meeting at like 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I'm boot scooting down the road, and there's a place where all the geese like to hang out. So I'm boot scooting, go around this little turn, and there's a mom goose and a dad goose with all their little babies. And I'm
shit.
And I'm like, oh shit, because they're crossing the road, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing, you Canadian bitches? Like, what the fuck? And I ended up like not swerving, going to the left. I don't want to say swerve because it's not like I violently tried to dodge these fucking geese. So I hit up my brakes and I like swerved to the left, and I slowed down enough to where I didn't like destroy any of them. I didn't want to kill the babies.
Yeah.
Just I guess it would have been mean. But
yeah, you kill mom and dad. Not
it's
the baby.
inevitable. You know what I mean? Anyways.
Yeah.
So I think I drive over. They go under my truck. All the other geese, except for one of them. One of them flew in the air, and I was like, no, what are you doing? And one of them flew in the fucking air. And I slowed down enough to where it just went dunk and hit the front of my truck. And I just looked back, and this fucking geese was flying around in the air. I didn't hit it so hard to where it died. I just hit it to where I gave it a little love tap.
So all of the little baby geese went in between your two tires.
Yeah. They were fucking hauling ass across that road, dude. You could see them waddling and shit. And I was like, no, little guys, what are you doing? And I hit their mom or dad or something, man. I hit one of them. But it was it was just like a big love tap, like a big dunk. That's my short story from my time.
Now Dad's mentally retarded.
And now Dad's special goose.
He's one of them special Canadian geese. At least he's kind, He says sorry and hey.
Sorry I got in the way of your 5,000-pound vehicle or whatever.
Yeah, your motor vehicle.
2,000.
Did you just get that truck too?
Dude, I got it in August.
I thought you were getting another truck now that this one was fucking up.
Well, before I left, I had a new vehicle lined up. But the day before I was leaving, they called me. They're like, hey, buddy. Like, hey, Darrell, how's it going, man?
There you go, buddy.
This is so-and-so with the dealership. That car that you were looking at came in. And I was like, oh, that's cool. But I leave tomorrow for 3 weeks. So, like, I'm in Hermitage right now. Well, I'm, doing stuff right now. And I can't fucking, like, just come and get it. It's 1 o'clock,
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, no, that's okay. Just, get a hold of me when you get home. We might have something else for you. It's like, okay, man. Like, it's been cool like a week ago, but
yeah,
whatever. And it wouldn't start while I was at training because you could like leave and do stuff, and it wouldn't start. So I'd use my battery pack. So I'm very thankful that it didn't just die while I was there because I would have had to stay where I was for a couple more days, and that would have been no bueno.
Fuck.
That would have been no bueno. Also,
Yeah, no bueno at all.
um,
What did it end up being?
what
What did it end up being? Like your truck? What was
the
it?
starter?
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah, the starter was super
But it's
bad.
still. Did you get it fixed before you went to camp or before you went to PLC?
No, I got it fixed after because that's when it died.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Also, your beautiful face isn't on my screen, so why don't you leave the call and come back real quick?
Yeah.
Love you. Oh, look at this. Hey, there he is.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
How long have I not been on the screen there?
That
for?
whole story.
Oh yeah. I can't wait for somebody to hear that in their car stereo. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget what else I was gonna say. I had another funny story. But what? So anything exciting happened over the 3 weeks while you were gone?
I mean, we're moving to Ohio.
Oh
I don't think the
yeah.
listeners know that we're moving out to Ohio. About 3.5 hours away from Uri. We'll be up there.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. Other than that, nothing too crazy going on. Bunch of
You can do it.
bunch of shit happened at drill, but it was like I don't know. Our unit's just gone like downhill.
Yeah. From the outside
So
looking in, it looks pretty shitty.
It's so bad, dude. It's just every single weekend I go there, I'm just like, I'll get through this. Dude. Like, it's only 2 days. I mean, I love. There's guys there that I really like. Honestly, like, Lisco and the FTC guys, like they're chill and stuff, but for them, sometimes there's just days where I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, this is not how a unit's supposed to be.
You remember when we signed up and it was 2 days a month and 2 weeks in the
Yeah.
summer? And now it's 5
Dude.
days a month and 7
No,
weeks
yeah,
in the summer?
now it's like we're gonna do multiple days a month. Oh yeah, and by the way, we're gonna do a month of camp.
Guess who doesn't have to go?
I didn't even know there was 12 tables in a fucking manual that we have to like pass. I always thought there was just 6 tables. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna do table 6 today. That's all I ever heard. I never heard of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, where the heck did those come from?
Out of nowhere, man. Come on. You gotta know that shit.
Army just came up with it yesterday.
Yeah.
Nah. But I mean, I probably dumped 80 hours of my life into Mordhau while you were gone, and then
Dude.
I played a lot of Rainbow Six Siege too.
I believe it.
We're playing that back into the Force a little bit, and the Raft.
The Raft.
Playing some Raft.
The infamous game Mondo's been trying to get me to buy for fucking ever now.
Dude, I guarantee you'd like it.
I don't doubt it, but...
And you're spending money like a big cash cow right now.
Well, let's not go that far,
You could
okay?
buy that, or you could buy me Warhammer too, so we
Whoa, time out. Fucking hold the phone here, man.
I mean, come on, sugar daddy.
Not
See
me.
some of that wealth.
Yeah, zero.
Nah. We'll get up to once we get up to Ohio and things settle down, then I should be able to get some more games and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's gonna be cool.
More coming in.
That's gonna, you know what that's gonna be, Mondo?
Mm.
That's gonna be badass,
That's gonna be badass.
dude. Okay. So while I was at school, I had the most awesome fucking roommate. Okay, but the dude.
You took a lot of you were taking Snapchats with him. I'm like, damn, you got lucky. You got a good roommate.
Yeah, and this dude was cool. He was from West Virginia, and he had that like country bumpkin accent.
All right.
And I was like, where the fuck are you from? West Virginia? And I was like,
That's
oh,
why
okay,
I
dude.
am.
I was like, okay, dude. So me and him got along pretty well, and it sucks because he didn't pass his PT test. I mean, it happens, but
Yeah.
it sucks because me and him were like broing out, and I told him about that badass story from my chief, And the whole time, dude, the whole time he was there, he just, anything would happen. Someone would fall down. He'd be like, "That's badass," all the time, and it was so fucking funny, man. I met a lot of good people there, like a lot. I don't know if I sent.
That's good, dude.
We took some pictures before we all went our separate ways, but I'll have to put them in the Discord.
Is there like a formal graduation ceremony for you guys, or was it like kind of like informal?
Army graduations are so bad.
Oh shit!
It's like the, what the fuck did it say? I don't even remember. It's like you sit there, and then it's like when they say, "Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the fucking Pledge of Allegiance," or whatever, national anthem. Okay, and then they look at us. The dude talking at the podium just looks at us. He's like, "Class, and he's just like, "Okay," so everyone stands up, and then you do that. So the flag was off to our left, so it was that, and he was like, half, left, face, and it's like, you scurry over and you just stand there, and then he tells you to go back, and then he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated," and then we're all just standing there, and then he's like, "Sit down." It's like, what the fuck? Sit down! Yeah, it's like everything you do is just commands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My biggest thing was the PRT. Okay, do you remember PRT? The thing we haven't done since basic training 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's worse than drill and ceremony stuff, dude. There's commands for everything, and if you don't do it right, like if your foot on the rear lunge, if your heel isn't touching the ground, or if it is touching the ground, you're wrong. Like your heel cannot touch the ground. If it is, like, you'll get points docked for it. It's shit like that. There's commands for everything. So you know how after you do when you tell people like position of attention, move.
Mm-hmm.
If you're about to collapse the formation, you say position of attention, move, and then you have to call squad attention, and then you can collapse them. So you call them to attention twice. It's like, okay, you know what I mean? It's just
that'd be a headache.
The Army made physical training.
Passed it.
Yeah, I did. And it's funny because when we did the CIT stuff, like you have to teach a small group of people something from, like mine was perform first aid for burns. And it's super easy, okay?
Did you just say first aid for birds?
No, burns. Like burn, like fuck, I'm on fire, help me. Not birds, man. Birds, I'll tell you what, that would have helped that geese the other day.
Get that little pecker
goose.
mouth to mouth.
Put his beak in your mouth, asshole.
His beak in your insert and press.
Insert and blow.
Yeah.
So, mine was first aid for burns, and that's easy shit. I was freaking out about it for some reason, but you can literally just read it from the book, and
yeah.
My dumbass you can make an outline and you could just use that. So I did that, and I had everything I needed in there to get 100%. My dumbass does it, and I do the training, like I show him how to do it. I didn't get any materials. We put in a supply request for like a bandage, an emergency bandage, and that's all I needed, and I didn't get it. So it was all pretend. It was fucking pretend time with Darrell.
This is the bandage.
Yeah.
Ow! I burnt myself. Put this bandage on the burn. Good.
Yeah, it's just like it's like okay. So do you have to do like a speed demo? So I did this fucking speed demo. I took my top off and I threw it on the person on the ground, and I like because they were supposed to be on fire, and I rolled them on the floor like 3 times. I was just
like
rolling them over
like a churro, just
like a spicy churro, yeah. And I was just rolling them, and then everyone was giggling, like it made it fun, you know?
Yeah.
And I took my top off of this person, and I pretended to cut away. I was like, we're gonna use these high-speed scissors, or finger scissors, right? So I'm fucking cutting away this fucking cloth shit, and then I look at it, and I take out my bandage and I pretend to wrap it around the arm, and I like seal the edges, and I stand up and I'm like, any questions? Everyone's looking at me like, what the fuck did you just do? So that's how you perform first aid for burns.
Got 100?
Assholes. No, back to that. So Did that. I had the people practice. You have to have people practice, and you have to give them goes, no goes. And after I did it, after these people practiced, I was like, okay, you got this, you got this. And I went up to the instructor, and I was like, so-and-so, I'd like to close out my training. And they were like, are you sure about that? And I was like, 100%. I'm ready to go. I missed like 8 boxes because you have to like report your findings, and you have to like conduct
sure?
an AAR. Yeah. And he was like, all right, you fucked up. And I was like, okay. I was like, what did I do? And I missed literally like 6 boxes.
So did you fail it or
No.
did you pass? Though?
I passed.
He's getting degrees.
He's like, man, I was really expecting you to get 100% on that. And I was like, yeah, me too. But I mean, what did I get? I got like a 77, and you need a 70 to pass. And I was like, yeah,
I know how to treat that burn.
I'll take that shit. What the fuck?
All day, every day, dude.
Drill
Dude, my
si-
teacher would hand me back. My teachers ever handed me back like a 65 or 70, like something that was obviously passing in my book, and they'd be like, "Man, I thought you were gonna do a lot better on that test." I'm like, "What the fuck you talking about, dude? I just passed." Like,
Yeah,
me here,
that's all you need.
Holmes.
Hell yeah, brother. Drill and ceremony was by far my favorite thing to do.
Like the march in and
Yeah, I don't know
turning.
why. It's cool. Like
It looks cool when it's actually uniform.
when it's done. Yeah, when it's done right, it's badass, dude. But
Speaking of uniforms, did you see our new uniforms?
what?
Did you see the new uniforms?
What new uniforms?
Pinks that are coming in.
No, no one wore those.
No. They're like dropping like next year for us.
What, the pink and greens?
Yeah.
The dress uniform?
Yeah.
No, didn't see that. It's all OCP.
Oh, I know it's all OCP right now, but I'm saying next year we're getting them.
For like our blues?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That'd be neat.
I'd avoid going to anything with your sergeant rank on it yet until you get those.
Yeah. What do I go to with that on?
Exactly. I'm still PFC on mine.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah,
That's
bro.
fucking
Bring it
sick.
back. Every single time everybody's like, oh, that's not your rank right now. You should really get that update. I'm like, bro, this is my throwback uniform. Put this on. Brings me back to where I was, you know?
You know how the football teams wear throwback uniforms? That's me, buddy.
Exactly.
Buddy,
Yeah.
old fucking pal.
My 1974 uniform, all right? I put this on to remember my brothers.
Remember that one episode you said you joined in 2018?
Yeah, I joined in 2018, been in for 5 years.
Oh my god.
Time flies when you're having fun, I guess.
Time really flies when you're retarded.
Yeah. 13 Delta, all the way!
Oh my
Or
god.
Juliet now.
Yeah, so I met a lot of cool people there, man. To have a pretty good buddy that's from Philly now. This dude's an actor and a model. Fucking, he's funnier than shit. He's an infantry guy. Hates it.
Dang.
Absolutely hates it.
Dude. I don't think I've heard of one person that's in infantry that's been like, I fucking love infantry. Other than Facebook warriors. Like
Oh,
they're always
yeah.
the ones that are like, I've been in infantry for 6 years. It's so great and I'm amazing. And then when like rewind back to when they were in there, like, oh my god, I have to sleep on the ground again.
I have to dig a hole. Oh my god.
Oh, I don't want to dig. I'm out of chill. Where's my cigarette?
Does anyone have any darts?
Yeah. Someone give me my tampon. Someone come for Artie support so that we don't have to fight these guys.
And then they get mad
All
at
my
us.
infantry friends listening to that, go ahead and DM me your hate mail because I'll just delete it.
Wow. Shots fired from the artillery guy, who apparently doesn't know how to shoot any weapon other than his fingers into his mouth for a chew.
I can draw that pencil across the page and I can type up coordinates real fast.
Would you call him
Call who?
coordinates?
Yeah.
Coordinates?
Coordinates.
Anyways, this dude's fucking. this dude is really like he's cool. Like we've been talking on the Snapchats and stuff, and still like we're friends. And one of these times I think
Should
I'm
I be
gonna go.
worried?
Did you ask if I'm worried?
Should I be worried?
No.
Okay.
I'm sure if he had some kind of gaming computer or something, he'd play with us. He's
man.
he's so funny, dude. You'd like him.
Got me jealous over here.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
okay. Keep being fucking weird about it.
How many other people did you find that actually gamed? Because, dude, that'd be sweet to get like a good squad of Arma guys together.
So my second roommate, I forget his name. He's from good old Texas. Yee. He does it. That whole time he had a laptop and he was playing Stellaris and shit. And I was like,
serious?
yeah, I walked in the room when I first met him. He was gaming, and I was like, fuck you, man. I don't know you, but fuck you. I was like, I'm jealous. And then he started laughing, and we started talking about games and stuff. And then the other guy that hasn't came in the Discord yet, Strauss man, he does the games. He's a cool dude. Pretty nice. Games. Yeah. There's a couple other ones. Some bodybuilder guy. He wants to get a new PC or something. He's active duty. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
that PC's a big investment.
What'd you call me?
I said PCs are always big investments. I've heard a lot of people saying like they want to get one, but it's just like a big upfront.
Yeah, it
cost
is.
To get one.
It is. I put I put 400 down on mine because the other 400 was from selling my old one. But that big dude, that big bodybuilder guy. So he's Mexicano, okay? So he's funny, right? His name was Lopez, for Christ's sake, the most common name in the fucking world. He one of the guys, another guy was from the Bronx, which you could hear his accent, and it was awesome. At first, I was laughing at him. We had another guy from Boston. He called a water fountain a bubbler. He's like, yo, is there any bubblers in here? And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you going to smoke some pot, man? What the hell? He's like, no, man, water fountain. I was like, oh. They call, like, Walmart carts, those fucking grocery carts, shopping carts, they call them carriages. I was like, what? What? You an Amish country, buddy? What the fuck?
Totally yeah.
And,
are you a Yoder?
Are you a Miller? But so yeah, lots of cool dudes. So that big Mexican guy, he's like 6'6", just big as shit.
Jesus.
And the dude from the Bronx, his alternator went bad, so he was fiending. He didn't want to take his car to the shop. Well, this big Mexican dude, Lopez, fucking cool dude. He was like, hey man, if you go get an alternator, I'll change it for you right here in the parking lot. Next day, that's exactly what happens. He fixed his car right there. And then Lopez stands up with his big tall ass, and he's like, man, it's a good thing you guys got a Mexican around. And I was like, oh, I was like, okay.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't say it. You did. He's like, yeah, man, we do this in our free time. It's cool shit. I was like, yeah, this is cool, man. Just ran away.
Yeah, I'd be out of there. That's a lot of meat going at it right there.
Yeah.
Some big dudes.
It's funny.
That is funny, though.
So why don't we take this time to throw in our ad plug, because we need money. Make sure you go fucking follow us on everything. Twitter. If you didn't know we were gone for 3 weeks, it's because you didn't follow our fucking Twitter, so you should go do that right now. It's not a problem. What is it? Not our problem pod or some shit? I don't even know what the fuck.
Yeah, not a problem pod at Twitter.
Yeah, it's got the big yellow picture. You can't miss it. YouTube, Not a Problem Podcast. Twitch, Not a Problem Pod. My fucking Twitter, Demos54, Mondo's, Armando Mans with a Z3.
Yeah.
All that stuff. Go follow it. If you're listening on Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff, leave us a good review. Let us know what you think. We'll read the comments or something. We need something to spice this up a little bit.
Yeah.
So you leave us some good memey comments. You know we're gonna get at it. So let's take it to our little ad break here. Bye.
And we're back.
Welcome back to Not a Problem Podcast. Hopefully that ad read did it for you. Got you a little
moist in the loins.
Made a tent. Made a wet tent. I don't know how it works anymore, to be honest with you.
Oh, dude. I'm not looking forward to this camp, and I know that you're lucky enough not to go to it.
Dude, I'm so happy.
It's going to be the worst camp.
It's going to be fucking horrible.
It's for nobody that lives in Virginia, let me just describe how Virginia weather works. If you think PA's period weather bad is with the rain and then it's like hot and it's cold and it's hot, This is totally different. So, first off, the sun could be out from a window. It looks great outside. You're like, wow, it looks amazing out. 9 times out of 10, there's 100% humidity, just thick humidity
It's
all the
amazing.
time.
What are you talking about, dude?
No, no,
Walking
no, no, no.
outside and feeling like you're just wet? That's
Yeah,
great.
no. The minute you step outside, you like can't breathe. Then at night, the weather doesn't change. It's still fucking hot. It's not like the desert where like, oh my god, it's like 115 degrees at night or during the day, and then at night you get this nice breeze going through. Get all nice and dry. You lay up on top of the Humvee and you look at the stars. It's like, wow, like this is a nice night. It's like
Is that what you did
65,
out there?
yeah, 65, 70 at night. And then morning comes, hot as hell. No, here it's 24/7 humidity, always humid. At night, doesn't matter if there's sun. We got a moon to use humidity. So there's humidity no matter what. You're going to feel just like a wet ball of butt the entire time. If you think swamp ass is bad, Virginia swamp ass is even worse. So bring your gold bond because, boys, we are going to get so sweaty.
Yeah, man, it's definitely not going to be a good time. Virginia sucks. I'm taking a video of us
They
right
think,
now.
okay.
Take
I'm gonna keep
smile,
talking.
smile. There it is. Sorry, I had to interrupt for that. That was, anyways, Virginia, the best fucking state on earth, man.
I'd put it at lower to the bottom, but the I wish that honestly we were going back to California again because I really liked that camp. Like I had a good time.
It wasn't that bad once you got used to the heat. It really wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
Uh,
everybody was chill. Nobody was freaking out.
hearing it
Everybody.
from the people that actually did the stuff, like from that dude I met from Philly, he said that it was fucking horrible. They got attached to some striker unit, and he said that they were just, like, not with it. He said it was the most horrible time of his fucking life.
See,
But
it was great for us because we had like hours of downtime. Like,
yeah, except for at noon when we decided to just move
yeah, I
for
know they're
3
like,
hours.
hey,
We just want to put out there that we're not gonna move between the hours of 11 and 2.
and so I'm like, sweet. So that's
That's
like
awesome,
5 hours,
yeah.
4 hours, 3 hours of doing nothing. Then 11 o'clock rolls around.
Hey, we're gonna move.
My
Oh
favorite
my
is,
God.
hey, issue a march order to the guns so they can go in place. I was like, okay, so march order, march order, march order, march order, march order. They all move out. So I'm like sitting there and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's like an hour goes by, and I was like, these guys should have got a march order to come back. So I was like, you know, whatever. I'm gonna go play cards. We're just gonna wait because I don't know where they are. Well, these guys are like literally sitting out in the sun at like 1 in the afternoon where it's like the hottest.
It's good
And
stuff.
yeah. And so like I call our commander and I was like, "Hey, are we going to move the guns back in? Are they coming back in?" And he was like, "No, they're still in place." Like this was like 3 hours later. I was like, "Holy shit." I got a Snapchat from one of my buddies in Bravo and it was of a rattlesnake that was like curled up underneath one of the Humvees. And that was still an hour before they came home. And they looked like hell, dude. Like I thought that they had like literally ran across the desert.
Yeah, that drive home, that fucking like 2 hour drive back to the barracks was like the best thing that ever happened. But
Mhm.
it was also the funniest thing that ever happened because I don't know what happened to me out there, man. Whatever the fuck we were eating, all those MREs just clogged me up. I think I talked about when I painted that blue bucket brown. Did I talk
Mhm.
about that?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, dude! I could not. Like it was like 2 days. Anyways, I don't know what I ate. Whether it was the eggs or something, whatever the fuck it was. On the way home, we had the back open, the windows open, the sides rolled up.
Breezy.
I was farting so fucking bad.
Oh.
It would just go out the back and circulate back into the truck, and people would just be like, "Ah, ah." I was like, I'm just sitting there, like just bebopping around, and they're like, "Was that you, Darrell?" I was like, "No, it was him." And then after about 30 minutes of that, I was like, "I'm sorry, guys, I can't stop. I don't know what's happening to me. It's like I'm about to rot from the inside out." It was funny. It was good stuff.
Dude, we went in, they took us in, I think this was like there was like 3 more days left. And they were like, hey, does anybody want to get a shower? Well, I didn't have a shower the whole time. And I was like, yeah, you know what, why not? Like, it'll just give me a break from whatever all the crap that was going on in the FTC at the time. I'm not going to give this.
Hold on, time out. You guys made a fucking pool, okay?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, we made a pool.
What do you mean all this stuff that was going on?
You know, I mean, I just need to take a break, you know? I need to get out of the villa, you know?
I was so tired of digging that pool.
Yeah, I was so tired of just being awesome that I was just like, I'm going to go take a break.
Being
So anyways,
badass.
I'm not going to say the sergeant's name that was driving us, but he was like, hey, it's only going to take us 45 minutes to get there.
It took you guys like 5 hours, dude.
Exactly. So we head out. 2 hours later, we arrive at the barracks. And
shower time.
I'm covered in dirt because, like, when you're rolling through there, it was so, like, all the dirt's kicking up from the truck, and they had the sides up because if you had the sides down, you just bake inside.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm going to go take a shower. So we get in the showers. We take the showers. Everybody gets back. We're all back in the I think it was it was a 5-ton. And he's like, all right, we're rolling back. He's like, I'm going to take us a shortcut, though, so we get there quicker.
Nope.
And everybody's, like, making fun of him because it took us already 2 hours to get there. And we're like, fuck. 4 hours later, we arrived back at the point. Like, I'm covered in dirt. And I was just like, this wasn't even worth it. Like, I'll never go in a shower again. And everybody was fuming, dude. Like, I literally, like, I opened up my dip can to put a dip in at one point, and that entire can was just destroyed because of all the dust. Like, just opening it once, there was literally just dirt inside my chew can from all the dirt. He wasn't even on a road. Like, he like was going like 5 miles an hour. Was going. I was like, what kind of? We're gonna die.
Hey man, it didn't matter to him. He had air conditioning, a phone charger, a fucking.
Oh, exactly.
It didn't matter, you know.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Blames it on government hardware and goes, oh, yeah, the dagger took us to the wrong location. I was like, the dagger is probably the only trusty equipment that we have out here.
Yeah, it is.
Your cell phone would probably fuck up before that dagger would.
Dude, I am so glad I didn't go on that shower run. I am so fucking glad. Someone was like, no, you should go, Darrell. And I was like, no, I'm going to stay here. Because what's the point of driving that long just to get caked in fucking dirt when you've been caked in dirt for 8 days already?
Yeah.
To come back and get caked in more dirt?
After it was like a good like 5 minute like clean off. You're like, oh wow, that felt so good. And then I had 100 baby wipes back at the shit, and I was just using those. I was fine.
Yeah, that's all you do. Me and my buddy, when everyone left, there was 3 of us left on the gun. We just fucking took field showers. One guy didn't even shower. Most of the time, it was just pointless. Because at that point, you're already so dirty and gross. What the fuck does it matter? Everyone smells the same.
Honestly, like, we have a couple of guys. We have one guy who takes zero care of himself and doesn't wear deodorant, doesn't do anything like that. And it's just like, if you can literally be out in the field for 2 weeks and not smell. Like, it's easy. You just wear your deodorant. If you have a spray your fucking pants or spray your armpits over your jacket or some shit like that so you don't smell like ass. But this kid would literally reek 24/7. So somebody had to like walk him into the shower and be like, take a shower.
Isn't that amazing how some people just like don't do that?
It blows my mind. I mean, I can go a long time without taking a shower in the field and stuff, but like, if I smell myself, I get pissed. Like, if I start like smelling like BO, like I'm just like, I gotta put something on.
It's the best. It's the best when you're doing stuff and you go to the porta-john and you take off your pants to drop a dookie, and it's just like, oh god,
wafts. Did something die in my pants?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking gross. But what are you gonna do? You know?
No.
I just didn't.
Bury your underwear, change your underwear. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Or just don't wear any underwear at all. Fuck.
Breathe.
It's super hot. Yeah, no undies.
Yeah, like literally, I literally don't remember anybody smelling super bad, and I don't think anybody took showers like the entire time, other than that kid. Like, he smelled 24/7 bad.
I at that point in time, I just didn't see like a good reason. I mean, everyone
Yeah.
else, yeah, that's fine and dandy. Go ahead. But me personally, I was just like, no, that's okay. I'll stay here and get a good MRE and stand in the fucking desert and wash myself.
Oh, dude, I ratted through so many MREs because they would at first they were only giving us one box of MREs, which I'm pretty sure only 9 comes in a box,
Something like that.
and we had 16 people because we had combined FTCs, and so I went and got another one. Well, they dropped. What I would do is I would like put them both out there, but some of the guys didn't want to eat MREs, so I would just start storing the ones that they didn't eat and throwing them back behind my bag. So I like literally had like a full box of MREs like always that I could. I was like, I want a snack. I'd go back there and grab some snacks.
Yeah, man. I know after breakfast if someone didn't pick up the MRE boxes, I would go over there and get one for us. And we had like 12 people on the gun, so we need more than one box, or at least a couple more, you know. And I would always go over there, and there'd always be one extra box, and
Mhm.
I'd be like, hey, is that free? Like, can I take that? And I just, take this box back. We always had extras, so which was nice, especially if other people needed them. They knew where to go.
Oh
But,
yeah.
yeah, dude. The best one I had out there was the chicken chunks in hot sauce.
That
Oh
It's
yeah.
good?
Oh my god, it's delicious. It's buffalo sauce. And I ate so much
Darn.
of that. I'm surprised it just didn't run right through me
Oof.
instantly, you know what I mean? We had
yeah,
someone
it backs you up hardcore.
we had someone poop beside our net. Did you hear about that?
They pooped right outside the net.
Yeah, so we had that blue bucket.
Yeah.
Well, this person understandably so, just poop beside the net. It's like it's just it's just like respectful to like go away. Plus, you don't want anyone to see your butthole, so like you just go away. Like maybe
Yeah.
behind a little bush or something. Dig a little hole,
Go
you know.
poop elsewhere.
Yeah, just poop right beside the fucking.
Jesus. I
It's
think
savage as
I
fuck,
pooped in
dude.
the porta johns most of the time. I just went down to the porta john and took a shit.
Well, there
But like
was
there was 2 times where I did
Yeah.
the poop bucket thing.
a
and
couple
I,
times we didn't have the porta johns.
Yeah, I just didn't go to the bathroom then.
Dude, the one
Backed
time,
up.
no way.
The last shit I took there was a mess. I used the poop bucket on that one, and I just threw the poop bucket into the desert after that. I was like,
We-
nobody wants that.
We had a burial ceremony for ours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it took
Here lies Darrell's shit.
it took so many asses and poops. It was well deserved. It
Oh
was
my
a good
God.
poop bucket, so we just buried it.
Every time I
in the
go down to
desert.
your guys' like areas, like when I go into the gun line, I'm like, how do these heathens live like this? Because it's just like you guys got like one truck pulled in there, and there's like 12 guys like all inside there, and we had 4 trucks, the back of the FDC truck, everybody had hammocks, and yeah, I didn't have a hammock. I slept on top of the truck every night.
I slept
was
on a
awesome.
bench, which after a little while, it started to get comfier and comfier until I started to sleep on my side. And then the metal bench would just dig into my hip.
Mhm.
So each morning I'd wake up like I was 70 years old, and I'd just hobble out of
Yeah.
the fucking truck and just fall down. Smack
Yeah,
my
I had-
face off the dirt.
We had this old shitty net that we had on the very top of us, and I cut like a hole in it, like this little like
Why?
square, and opened it up, dude. Cause I'm telling you what, this sounds like kind of dumb, but like
Uh-oh.
the stars, dude, are so beautiful out there. Did
Well,
you
yeah,
know
no
that
shit.
where we were is the top 10 places to see stars?
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, I mean, it was
the world.
beautiful. It was super cool.
dude. I literally fell asleep like every night, and it would be like so breezy too. The only times that it sucked whenever it was like really breezy and there was fucking sand everywhere. Cause I got a sinus infection out there
Not
because of all
good.
the fucking sand.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
Mm.
I don't know if I mentioned it before. The one night we emplaced, I think it was one of our last points. We had our net set up and it was so windy. You remember that super windy night?
Mm-hmm.
That really fucking windy night? Like it was bad.
Everything was
bad.
blown over.
Yeah, dude, our net fell down. It fell on top of the truck, and someone was sleeping on top of the truck. So all we heard was bang, bang, bang. What the fuck? And we hopped out, put my boots on, and I was in like a hoodie and shorts, and and we fucking it was weird. Yeah, it's
It was weird.
not a good time. But we fixed it. You know, what's his name?
I mean,
One of the guys was sleeping across the trails in like the fuck you call it? Fuck, dude, a litter, yeah. Was sleeping across the trails in a litter, and a fucking pole almost nailed him in the face, but it didn't.
Damn.
Somehow everyone got a little lucky that was sleeping outside, which is good. No one really got hurt, I don't think.
I think we only had one heat cas too. I think on our end, like the FTC, we only had one person fall
Yeah, we
out
did
to the
too.
heat. Was it Campbell?
Yeah, it was. And
Who would have known?
drink water. It's just,
Yeah. Did he get the ice pick in the butt?
I'm not sure. I'd assume so.
I think they ice picked. Oh no, we had two, because the other dude got 2 ice picks in the butt.
Jesus.
Drop your core temperature. Drop your pants too.
Oh my god.
Good old rectal
I
exam.
feel like that would just shock you. You know what I mean?
Shocking for sure.
Timed out.
From never having a finger in your butt to all of a sudden an icicle being shoved up there. It's a big change of pace.
My wife doesn't even do that. Oh,
Ray!
Brian.
2 medics and 1 guy in the desert with icicles.
What is that? A new porn?
Yeah, that's a new porn.
2 medic, one dude,
Yeah,
1 bro.
1 bruh.
Hey man.
Oh man.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
dude, there was. I don't think we should probably talk about that. We'd probably get in trouble for that one.
What, the donkeys?
No, the sharp complaints.
No. Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
It all worked out well, but someone
Good old army.
someone pee somewhere, pee outside. Someone got
Oh
mad.
yeah.
Jesus, that's
Dude, I was
hilarious.
bowling when that happened.
Dude, the bowling alley was super cool. That
It
was
was
that
dope.
was a blast. So was the pool.
And the gaming room.
Yeah, man, we didn't really use that much. I mean, I
I
did.
think I played an NHL tournament there the last day that we were there, and that was super. I kill an NHL dude. I think I whooped I won the whole thing. Killed it. Wow to me.
Yeah, I didn't use that place that much. They had a bunch of gaming PCs and stuff.
They did.
I think I was
You had
just
to down.
like
You had to download all the games like the minute you started.
yeah. I think
play
I
it.
was just hesitant to log into my stuff on those computers,
Yeah.
which is okay, but
Ever since your incident.
yeah, no shit. But it was a good time. I mean, I think we're going back out there.
Yeah, you guys are probably going back next year.
Well, you're re-enlisting, so
I don't know. I'm gonna take a year off.
No, you're not.
Yeah, for unprecedented reasons. I won't be talking about here, but I'm going to be taking a year off.
No, you're not.
Yeah, well, actually.
You're gonna be back in like 2 months. You're being, man, I miss it. I miss you
Technically,
guys.
Alpha Battery will be closer to where I'm at now. Where I
Boom.
would be in Ohio.
Coming back.
Coming back.
That's gonna be your
Whitman's
fucking.
getting out, so I'd probably just
Why?
be with Whitman.
Why is he getting out?
No, yeah, Whitman's getting out, so I'd probably be with Wiley. That's what I meant.
Yeah, Wiley's he's dude. He's not like he's losing a lot of weight. He's doing good.
Yeah, he's super hot fire, dude.
Good stuff.
dope as
He's
fuck in the
he's like
box.
basically cut out drinking. Like he's doing
Dude, I'm
good shit,
telling you
man.
what, a lot of people's problems, and if you're listening to this and you're a big drinker, I'm not ripping on you all. It's just a personal decision of mine. From you're 20, 24, if you just stop drinking, you will literally have more money than you thought possible.
Yeah.
And you'll lose weight and your weight won't fluctuate so much. Literally 90% of people that age problem.
That's
right
what I
there.
did, and I lost 70 or 80 pounds, man. Plus, I worked out 7 days a week, so you got to
Yeah.
try a little bit with it. But
Yeah.
I basically
But if you're
stopped
not
drinking.
if you're not a person that works out, you'll sustain. Like you
Yeah.
won't gain a whole bunch of weight out of nowhere. Everybody's like, I'm fat and I don't know how.
Sips on 2 fucking pounders.
Yeah. I fucking like 5 natties before I go to bed. Like, I mean, it's not a big deal. Like, it's clear, so it doesn't give me any calories, right?
It's clear.
Yeah. I drink pee
Shit.
water.
Okay,
water.
Grizzly Adams, dude. Hey, so have you ever seen the video Chaw?
Nah.
We're gonna watch it together after we're done with this episode, dude. You're
Okay.
gonna fucking laugh your ass off. Highly suggest it. Look it up on the YouTubes, people. It's fucking hilarious. Also, when you're on the YouTubes, don't forget to subscribe to us.
Yeah.
Okay, motherfuckers. I'm being stern
Yeah,
about
you
it now.
listen to the podcast. You take the time to listen to our podcast, but you're not going to actually follow us and be like, oh, you know what? Hey, I just got a tweet from, oh my goodness, these guys are going to be on. Well, I'm going to check in on them. Or I'm busy right now, but I'm going to listen to the YouTube.
Oh
VOD,
wow.
whatever it's on, you know?
They have to take a little 3-week break. Oh wow. I guess I'm not gonna sit around and wait. You know, I'll know they'll be back in 3 weeks. Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Every Tuesday? Huh. That's cool. Fuck. That's because I follow their Twitter and everything else. Cool.
Oh man, I'd
Well-
love to send feedback to these guys. Man.
Huh. Maybe I should give them a nice review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts and
Oh, maybe I should
Stitcher
share
and
this with my-
Spotify
maybe I should
Wow.
share this with my friends and family.
and
like, real
Pocket
quick.
Casts. Don't forget about Pocket Casts. Yeah, maybe I should tell my mom and dad about this and all my friends who are really into this stuff. That's good shit. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
My grandma too. Fuck. My grandma
just-
listens to it. Shit.
Just an idea. One force, one
Both-
fight. So
both
if
my
you're,
gra-
if you're military services out there and you're not supporting your other military friends, you know, I mean, are you even in the military?
Bang, bang, bang. Oh my god. Well, I don't really have anything else.
No, that's about it. That brings us almost exactly to an hour.
Hey, look at that. We're getting spicy.
Yeah, I only memorized enough words in English to get us this far. So
Yeah, we talked exactly 5,272 words each.
esa, es bien.
What?
Running out of English, dude.
Oh fuck, man, we gotta move. Yeah, I don't have much else. Just be aware, be cognizant. Know that we're gonna start doing it on Tuesdays, and our song's coming in soon, Mondo. We're gonna have a song.
Yes.
You're kind of the light to that fucking night.
Yes.
So
We're gonna have the guy that's actually doing the song on our podcast the week after next week. So tune in to meet his face. He's a funny dude, great dude.
he's got cool
Robert
fucking
Wilson.
hair, man.
He's
His
got the
hair
perfect
is so
hair.
cool. And you know what
I mean-
that is?
But
That's badass.
I'd buy it out. He'll probably whip out a comb maybe 2 or 3 times during the podcast.
Little shellacking on his head.
Yeah.
No, he's a cool dude. Like that guy.
He's a cool
So,
guy.
song soon. Really excited for that shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, a little intro. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, great podcast.
Yeah, I'd say so. Make sure you follow us on everything. Please give us reviews. I wanna read stuff on the stream, on the podcast. Please. I don't care if it says poop, I'll read it. So and so says poop. Oh man, that's cool. I poop too. Fuck. Everyone poops.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you say.
Hell
Just
yeah.
come in there and be like,
Well-
hey, you know what? I really like it, but you can do this. That helps because
Yeah.
we like feedback.
Love it. Love it. It's phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
So, I think that's about all we got for today. So, we'll be seeing you next Tuesday. Be sure to follow, our Twitters and all that shit. I want to try to start streaming more, personally. So you can follow my Twitch as well. It's DMills54 and Mondo's. I don't know what his Twitch is, but I'm sure he does.
Oh.
AHHHH.
I'll post it.
Yeah.
I can't remember it. I haven't streamed in a little bit.
Yeah, so do that shit as well. But we'll be seeing you guys next Tuesday. Thanks for having a listen. I'll be sure to stop clapping too. I started clapping while I was gone.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next week.
See you next week, guys.
Bye.